course, what they're doing a very good job of is capturing growth from around the world. I mean, they now have all of the three big players, plus of course, the smaller airlines here have networks which reach into other parts of the world. So as you say, Europe is weak, but they're able to tap into stronger growth areas. And of course, the Middle East has remained economically resilient. The high oil prices have kept economic activity here at a high level, and that encourages people to travel, encourage both business and for leisure.
Qantas with Emirates, Emirates serving as a gateway into Europe, Etihad with KLM, Air France, Qatar joined One World. This is all happening very rapidly, but they're planting the flags in a very large way.
I think they are, of course, because what this is a sign of is a recognition that these big Gulf carriers are a force to be reckoned with in the world. And they have, I mean, if you look at Middle East aviation has gone from, in the last 10 years, has gone from 4.5% of international traffic up to 11.5% of international traffic. And that's too much to be ignored. And they're also, I think the carriers themselves are recognizing that they can make their businesses better by entering partnerships with other airlines, either a branded alliance in the case of Qatar Airways going into One World, or if you like, an unbranded alliance that Emirates have done with Qantas, or that Etihad has done with Air France KLM.
Adding up the fleet numbers, you add them up between Emirates, Etihad, and Qatar, you're looking at 360 planes within their fleets right now. And it begs the question, can you handle this much capacity? Is there no concern within IATA or the industry that there's been too much capacity put onto the market here in the Middle East?
Well, of course, you know, some of our members compete with each other, and some of our members who have to compete with this capacity, of course, find the going pretty tough. But if we look at actually just the overall numbers of aircraft and the hubs that we have here, the business model that these airlines follow, they're not, of course, drawing traffic only from this region. They're connecting North Asia with Africa. They're connecting Australia with North America. They're connecting Europe with everywhere.
So they are the crossroads of the world.
They really are. This is what they've done. They've invested. The governments here have provided them with enough infrastructure on the ground to be very effective and efficient hubs, and they've gone for it, and they're showing what aviation can do to drive an economy.
So we won't wake up in 5 years and say, geez, these two major airports in Abu Dhabi and Qatar added on to Dubai is just way too much capacity in your view?
I think, I mean, what you've got, 60% of the world within 6 hours flying of the Gulf. That's a pretty good catchment area for these airlines to operate within, and of course, pretty good catchment area for these hubs. So, no, I think as long as they're sensible and they keep their minds focused on business, there's plenty of business there for everybody.